Licensing agreements are agreements through which the owner of the technology, that is called licensor, allows to the other party, that is called licensee, to make, sell, and use the technology without having to transfer its ownership in exchange of an economic compensation. Basically, companies license out their technology because of the strategic or economic reasons. But most companies recognize that the main reason behind licensing is the revenues that it generates. That is, when a company decides to license out a technology, it will receive from a licensee payments in the form of fixed fee, royalties, or others. This revenue received in the present or in the future is known as the revenue effect. However, establishing a licensing agreement most of the times implies a trade-off. On one hand, companies will receive the payments from licensing. But, on the other hand, through licensing, companies are allowing to another companies to use their technologies, and this could increase competition in the product market, reducing, in this way, the price-cost margin or company's market share. This potential negative effect is known as the rent dissipation effect. Therefore, when companies have the option to license out their technology, they should try to balance the revenue effect against the dissipation effect and take the decision to license out if the revenue effect compensates the potential rent dissipation effect. However, given the incomplete nature of licensing agreements and the characteristics of markets for technology, the perception of the risks involved in licensing will differ across the licensors. In that sense, our paper aims at answering the following research question: under which conditions firms ponderate higher the rent dissipation effect and in consequence are more reluctant to out-license their technologies? To answer this question, we analyze how product competition, openness to external knowledge, and sunk costs affects firms' expectations of rent dissipation and consequently the number of licensing out agreements they initiate. Our study is based on a sample of 227 licensors involved in licensing contracts in the US pharmaceutical industry from 1986 to 2005. Data came from 3 different sources. Financial information was collected from the Compustat database. Licensing data was collected from Deloitte Recap database, and patent data came from the United States Patent and Trademark Office. Our hypotheses are tested in a longitudinal setting using both negative binomial and logic models with firm and year fixed effects. Our results show that higher product market competition will be associated with fewer licensing out deals by firms. That openness to external knowledge is associated with more licensing deals. That openness to external knowledge positively moderates the association between product market competition and the number of out-licensing deals of a firm. That a higher exogenous costs are negatively related with the number of out-licensing deals by a firm. And finally, that exogenous sunk costs negatively moderate the association between product market competition and the number of out-licensing deals of a firm. To conclude, this paper has increased the understanding of the way firms perceive and weight the rent dissipation effect, which has been acknowledged as one of the main reasons why markets for technologies fail to achieve their full potential. We hope that you have enjoyed our video. For more information regarding our research, you are welcome to contact us through the following emails.